Thank you for joining me again on another episode of The Best Coach. This time I want to talk about the main thing on earth besides God and spirituality, which is money. Student athletes and coaches alike, sometimes, not all of them, there are some that are successful financially, but there's a lot that are struggling. I know they got these like image payments and things that they make to some student athletes. Some student athletes have always received perks and benefits, but this video is about the ones that never did. Money, who struggle in a home environment where they may have one parent who is doing the absolute best that they can to make ends meet, and the student athlete is trying to gain scholarships or trying to figure out how do you balance working and playing football. I'm saying to student athletes now, I'm on your side. If you was on my team, I would do the best that I can to work it out. If we're not a part or affiliated with this like image thing where you're receiving monies, we have to figure out from a schedule standpoint how we can still get you to earn monies as well as participate in sports, because you're only young once. So if you pass up on your dream in terms of playing, that can get away from you. So as the coach, I would sit you down and say, hey, let's try and work out a plan that's beneficial so you can get everything you're trying to get out of life. And money is the largest king or criteria that's used that either blocks or stops student athletes from participating in football, right next to injuries, or just losing the desire to do such a thing because of life. But money. You need money in your pockets, right? So that you can get something to eat. You can buy yourself something. If you are dating somebody and you want to do things the right way, the proper and correct way, you want to take them on a date, or you want to treat them to a meal or movie theater, or y'all go for a walk in the park or something to cultivate a relationship. At some point, money is still necessary. What I would want is for money to not be an issue, and you could actually concentrate and focus on playing football. And the reason why is because, again, you only get a few opportunities to do such a thing. Everybody doesn't get an opportunity to play, especially at the collegiate level. So those that are blessed, that may have received scholarship offers, those that may not have received scholarship offers, walk-ons who are trying to prove themselves. Money is a key factor. Money, probably out of everything else that I say going past here, gets underneath the umbrella of money. So nobody wants to hear all of this coaching stuff and you can do it, you can do this, you can do that, when you don't have any money. And a lack of money sometimes means you don't have anything to eat. And not having anything to eat is a tragedy across the globe. But being a student athlete and giving everything you got, trying to create a new life, a new foundation for you and your family, is stymied, cut down, and stopped damn near if you don't have money. I understand meal plans, and it's very possible that on weekends the food courts is closed down, and what you supposed to do? Books, and for those, again, that lack silver spoons inside of their mouths. But nonetheless, money is an issue, and we can sit down in my office and we can talk about it. We can talk about money. We can talk about a plan and arrangement on how we want to proceed so that you can get the best of both worlds, having money and being able to play football. Okay, with that being said, let's talk about the X's and O's. For my people who don't know anything about football, I'm talking about the offensive lineman this time. And this is the 5th of the 5 linemen that I've listed before. The linemen are the big guys that are up front. These 5 guys who I consider the most important people because they block. Block, 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 block. If there's no blocking, there's no touchdown. There's no nothing else. So this last guy is the right tackle. I cannot tell you how important, again, the right tackle is. For a right-sided offense, the right tackle is the outside anchor of the strong side. The strong side is where most of the offensive run plays are ran, to the right side. And he's right next, connected, joined hips, locked arms with the right guard. So now the right guard and the right tackle are the anchors for the front side of the run game, for the front side of the pass game. If you're a right guard in this position with your right tackle, if these guys are animals and phenoms, you probably can win a lot of games. Probably can win a lot of games with a right tackle. Now, if it's a left-handed quarterback, this guy becomes very, very important again because now he switches and becomes the backside protector for the left-hand quarterback. How amazing is this? How amazing. A right tackle is the bomb. That's all I can say. He is one of the most powerful, intellectual, dependable young men on the field. So this particular session is about a right tackle. And I like to see a right tackle with that kick slide, be able to kick slide, jump it back, be able to put your hands up inside your body, keep your hands in tight, and be able to just punch only when a guy gets close. I learned from Joe Thomas, I said, for the left tackle, for the right tackle as well. I learned now how you wash down a defensive tackle by his hips. So if you are a right tackle and you're 6'6" or 325, you need to be able to still get low, come out your stance, and be able to ride the hip of the D tackle. Ride him inside so that he's not able to occupy 2 gaps. So if he's trying to be a 2-gapper, shove him into 1 gap. Yeah, so that's the technique that I saw Joe Thomas do. Keep your hands tight inside your body at all times. Don't really extend yourself unless you have to. But don't extend. Keep your feet up underneath you. Take your short, choppy steps in your run game. Make sure you get the guy, pin him down. If you got to work, you get hands on the D tackle to wash him down into a gap, get on his hip, and then move yourself up to the next level, get into the Mike backer, to the Will backer, to the Sam, whether it's a rifle, whether it's the 3rd level, where it could be a strong safety or a free safety, whoever it is. Wiping them out so that we can run the football. And my concept in my offense, my 7H offense, I want to average at least 4 yards a crack per play. I'm going to have my guys do 4 push-ups on a regular basis to understand we need 4 yards every play. And this right tackle is right in the mix of being the person who can create this phenomenon to happen. If we're going to lead the nation in total offense, first downs, time of possession, scores or whatever, we need an excellent right tackle. I love you guys very much. This is Motell Granite the Great. Enjoy your Friday. Love y'all.
Big shout to Maurice, man, my brother, man. You know what I'm saying?